Hey y'all, so as you can tell by the title, you know exactly what we about to get into today, a hair tutorial. Well, not really a tutorial, just me explaining what I did with my hair because I'm a person that likes to do my own hair because girl, inflation is crazy, okay? And I understand by trying to make it, but you know, for me, I need to do my hair at home. And to be honest, I've been doing this since COVID, so I'm gonna teach y'all what I know, what I learned, and who I got my tips from. So before we actually get into how I did my hair, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Meli'sa Denise. I'm a Southern gal from Louisiana, and this channel is all about positivity, family, lifestyle, and I even help you find luxury items at affordable pricings. So if you want to stay tuned and get all the gems that I drop on this channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button while we roll that intro. I'm talking like takes for better now. All right, you guys, as you can see, my hair is blown out. It is a little dry because, like I said, I did wear curls the day before, but we're going to work on that because we're going to moisturize as we go and make sure we lock in the moisture, okay? The hair that I used was the Freetress pre-fluffed poppin twist hair in 28 inches in 1B. I just folded this hair in half and cut it, and that's what I used to start the twist that I wanted the dark roots to be with, to be on with the twist. So yeah, but I did use two colors. The other color that I used was T30, and I did have a multiple ways of using this. One, I was splitting it in half to add in the hair, and then I also did one strand and cut it in half to start at the roots depending on how I wanted the color to fall. But it worked out pretty well. I did 1B all the way in the back, and then I put T30 in the middle, and then I kind of swap rows with the colors when I got to the front. And to be honest, I really love how the colors fall because even when I do a half up, half down, the way the colors fall down my head in the back looks amazing. All right, you guys, now it's time to part. I use my camera mode or the phone mode to try to help me parting. So, you know, it is what it is. It's tough. So I was using our Jackie's, not my watch detangler, to help me moisturize and lock in moisture. So here you see me parting, trying to figure out how I'm going to part it. And once I did try to figure out and kind of just went with it, I did the lock in gel. I use this a lot. Yes, it is expensive. It's like $20 to $30 a jar, depending on where you get it from. But I love it, so I do spend the money on it. And to be honest, the most of it, or the use that I get out of it, is actually when I do protective styles like this. So it's not that big of a deal, but I do love it. Sorry about that, y'all. This is my first voiceover, so y'all work with me if I mess up just a little bit, okay? I will do better next time. But as you can see, I'm going ahead and continue parting, making sure everything is straight as best as I can because, baby, you know, it is hard to part by yourself, especially when you're working from the back, you know. You can't really see that well, and I didn't have anyone here to help me, but we're going to make this work. So now that I got the part that I want to do first, I'm going to go in and try to do Hairiscope's twist method. Now, if you're familiar with Hairiscope, she is a very popular YouTuber. She does very good methods on different hairstyles, and to be honest, I just found her not so long ago. So I'm going to try one of her methods here. So what we're going to do is when we have the part that we're working with the square part, you want to twist up on the right and twist down on the left. I'm not going to lie to you guys, what I found difficult with this was that I couldn't grip it like she was gripping it. Now, granted, in the video that she was showing, she was doing it on someone else. So I tried my best for the first few rows, and I did get a twist. However, it was just hard for me to work with it. You keep seeing my arms go up and down, and I'm just trying my best. So when you do have it started, you do use your right hand and twist around the left strand. Now, I was using the comb to actually see how long or when I want to blend it in. But you guys, I will show you this again. I actually found a little method that was better for me, especially me doing my own hair. So I'm gonna definitely show you guys how we did it. But right now, I'm gonna show you the hair method does work. It's just, I don't know if it works for some person that is doing it themselves the whole entire way. You guys, so I made a little far waist, and this is where I kind of figured out like I need to do something new. So what I did this time around is actually kind of do like the crochet method a little bit. I started with braiding my hair, and then I started to twist when it came to the mane of the hair. I did that after I got to a certain point. So everything here that you see sectioned off that isn't done quite yet, that's what I did for the remaining of my hair, because it was a lot of work. So I did this on both sides just to give y'all a clear view of how I did it. And then I'm gonna show you again, y'all. Trust me, I got y'all. I'm gonna show you again on how I did this, a very clear view. But it did take me some time to actually get how I wanted my method to work for me. You know what I'm saying? So here you see me braiding at the root, and then I'm just kind of twisting when it comes to the ends. It don't have to be perfect. It just needs to be there. So you see me going in with my crochet needle, and then what I did was fold over the hair, put some locking gel on it, and then I slip it through so it can make it real easy to slip through. So as you can see, very nice. You can move it, and you want to make sure that you don't pull both sides through the loop, because then you have to start all over. But as you can see, I'm putting a little locking gel onto the hair that actually is going to hold into my twist, and then I twist that over. But what I'm doing with the other strand of hair that I pulled through is actually wrapping it around as if you would do a faux lock, how you would start that, just to make it tight on my roots, because again, I have trouble gripping, and you don't want your hands to hurt, y'all. And they will no matter what, but just not as much. And so I went ahead and started twisting all the way down. Hairiscope does have different methods on how to twist. So I was just using my right hand to twist, but you can use both hands and twist at the same time, which is what I did do, especially when I start adding in the hair. But from just starting out with that first strand of hair, I definitely use just my right hand to make sure it's really tight, because my rear hair is in this very first braid. So you can see me keep going on, and then y'all, the blue comb is coming. It's coming. I got to make sure it blends well. This is what I'm using just to know when to add in the hair. It just made it a little more cohesive, especially when I want to have the colors cascading down my back. You know, that sounds fancy, don't it? But no, I'm putting the locking gel on each side of the hair, and I'm gonna continue twisting. This is where you can actually twist with the right going up and the left going down, and keep going. Or you can use the other method where you just kind of twisting around your finger. But what I'm also doing to help manage me working with these twists is taking that same Aunt Jackie's detangler, and I'm putting it on the end of the braiding hair or the pop and twist hair, just so it can make it real easy to work with. And again, I'm adding a third piece of hair. And remember, these pieces of hair, this is one pop and twist out of the bag that is pulled apart, and then I'm just adding bit by bit. So basically I'm adding a 1.5 piece of hair in my whole entire twist. So it makes it really light. This hair is not heavy at all. So as you can see, I'm going to just continue twisting on both sides. adding the locking gel and any Aunt Jackie's as I need, depending on how dry or how hard it is to manage the twist at the bottom, and also just to make sure that the hair is locked in place. And as you can see, I'm watching Snowfall. Do y'all watch Snowfall? Girl, Snowfall is really good, and they better go off because this is the finale. It's not coming back. Like, it's the final season period, and it is good. I'm not gonna go too much into Snowfall because I'm gonna talk about that in my vlogs. But yes, I love Snowfall. So right here, I'm getting towards the end, and I am steadily twisting, 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 twisting. It got pretty long. It was really hard for me to stretch out my arms and try to do it. So I did put it in my mouth at some point to try to really get it twisted. But as you can see here, I'm starting to wrap it around. And this is the same kind of method as if you do like a faux lock, you want to wrap it around. And I'm only doing this to make sure that it is held within. The twists don't come out. And this hair is really easy to work with because it does lock around itself with very little effort. Like, it's really, really easy. So I'm twisting around one strand, but then I'm also going back and I'm twisting, going up, twisting up with my right hand and twisting down with my left. And I'm steadily going over and over and over until I get to about the length of the rest of them. And then I add on some gel at the ends. I go ahead and rub my hands together to try to lock them in place. It is super easy to work with this hair. I feel like this pop and twist hair from Freetress can be worked with so many different hairstyles because I also use this same hair for my faux locks, and when I say they look cute, it looks cute. So don't worry, you're not going to mess it up, and you can easily untwist it as well if you do feel like you messed it up. So as you see here, I put it in my mouth. Y'all don't judge me. I'm just trying to get my hair done. And so I'm twisting, 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 and then I am going to rub my hands together to lock it in and to make sure it is in place. This is how I do the ends of the hair. And it works. It works, y'all. All right, you guys, it's some time later. I actually have 20 left at this point. I went ahead and braided the root and twisted the mane just so I can go ahead and just crochet the hair and make it real easy. Y'all can see me jamming because, y'all, it was late at night. My husband was in the living room playing some music. Oh, yep, it was 10:31 at night. And so I just wanted to finish my hair so I can get it over with. Like, I was starting this since early that morning. So this part of the video, I'm going to show you a little bit more detail as in what method truly worked for me and how I got it done, baby. And this is my first time actually starting and ending or finishing my hair within one day. So I'm super proud of myself because I'm not the fastest twister or braider, but we got it done. So here you see me gelling the first piece and making sure I can slip it on through the braid. And again, the braids are not tight at all. They are super, super loose. And you want to make sure you can still move the hair around. So what I'm doing here is making sure I cover my red hair within the popping twist and go ahead and twist it on down. And then I'm taking the other end and wrapping it around the root of my hair just to make it really, really tight. Again, this is the same method as if you do a faux lock. So I'm adding a little more lock-in gel, and I'm going to go ahead and continue to twist on down. And this part of my hair, I was trying to figure out how much color I wanted in the front and what I want to do with it. And y'all see I'm bringing out that blue comb again just to see when I want to add in more hair. So what I end up doing, I put color, or let me say this, let me back up. The front of my hair is divided in two parts down the middle. One each side has 4 rows. The very first row is one twist, and then the second row is 2, the third row is 3, and then the row that's right in the middle that goes off to the other section is 4. So what I did was color on the first row, then I did black on the second row, color on the third, and then at the part in the middle it was all black. So or at least at the roots. So that's what I'm saying, that it started at the roots. So when I'm talking about color, I'm talking about the roots, because at the end, all the ends had the T30 color. So I'm steady going down, adding the hair, making sure it is nice and tight, especially around my own hair. And then I'm adding in Aunt Jackie's detangler on the pop and twist to make it more manageable to work with. And I continue to do this on all of them, y'all. My husband must have said something. I don't remember what he said or what we was talking about. But we was clowning tonight. We were kid free the whole day. So half the part of the day I was doing my hair. We took a break. We went to get something to eat. We chilled. We watched a movie, and then we went back to doing what we was doing. Like, I was doing my hair, he was in there playing the game, and we was just talking and clowning. Like, we didn't go to bed until, like, I think 2-3 o'clock that night. And that's what parents do. Well, at least what we do when we don't have when we're kid free. So anyway, so you see I'm starting to stand up so you can see the rest of the twisting. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my hands was hurting. And to be honest, I would think it was going to be my right finger that was hurting, because I used that the most, but it was just like my whole entire hand. So I definitely held some ice packs after I got done with my twist, which helped with the pain, and it's the next day. I didn't have no problems. But as you can see here, I am twisting around one strand, just like as you would do faux locks, just to make sure it's locked in, but I'm steady twisting. So I'm kind of going back and forth between the regular twist, when you twist in up with your right hand, twisting down with your left, then also doing a wraparound twist like you do the lock, and I'm kind of go back and forth, just to make sure that it's truly locked in, and I don't have any unraveling happening as I wear the hair over the next couple of weeks. So now down to the ends, I am wrapping around that one strand. I'm sorry about my camera, y'all. I don't know what's going on there. We're wrapping around, adding some more locking gel, and we go ahead and rub our hands together, make sure that hair locks together. And again, this hair locks together with ease, y'all, with simple ease. So anything that's left over that doesn't really lock, or that's too extra, I kind of clip the ends and make it look a little bit nicer and neater. And then I add a little bit more locking gel, and then I rub my hands together again to make sure that's locked in, and then that's the end. And here are the results, y'all. It came out so cute. Like, you see how I go back and forth with the black at the roots. It's just so pretty. So pretty. So if you like the results, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm talking